But yeah, this Dartmouth team doing a great job. You see though, Clarkson real relentless. They're really balanced scoring, I think, up and down. Their second line could be their first line, to be honest, just incredibly productive. So they're going to be attacking constantly on this Dartmouth team.
Here's Burton with a shot. That one went straight off the air, up into the air around Charles Grant. He couldn't find it there for a second. And a little scrum in front of the net. That's going to be a goal, as we will see a 1-0 Clarkson lead. And again, the opponents score first, as it looks like it's going to be Will Frederick getting the credit for that goal.
Yeah, just kind of shaking my head on that one, because you see Dartmouth not clearing out the crease there. You've got to clear guys out of the crease there. If you let them hang around, they're going to burn you, and they did. We've seen
Secura battling Zarbo here across the dot, just to the near side, as we will see it come up here to the stick side of Charles Grant, down to 5:16 left to go, as it comes back to Geiger. Geiger takes a shot. That one goes into the far corner. Bullock tries to get to it first. We've seen Bullock a little more physical this year than he was last year. Here, of course, Bullock now a sophomore here for the Big Green, but not saying he wasn't physical, but we're seeing a lot more physicality come from him this year.
Yeah, definitely another year to develop physically for him. As another goal for Clarkson.
Yeah.
One of the Zarbo brothers there. And you maybe hear our counterpart back on your screens at home. Another goal for Clarkson, and that's killer. That's killer.
Zarbo with the goal there. And like I said, did it sound like I said goal? Because, yeah, definitely the people next to us here in the booth. I'm going to get a megaphone for the next one. Over to Patterson. Back to Hartley again. Hartley back up to Opperman. Near side. Slap shot. Patterson. Loose puck in front of the net. Where is it? It's underneath the goaltender. Another quick shot. Loose puck. Score! Score! Grant Opperman nets his first collegiate goal. A power play goal. 1 second left on the 5-on-3. Finally gets Dartmouth on the board. A 2-1 game. 8:40 left to go in the second.
Oh man, just nothing. That's just a pretty sight. Just a beautiful sight there. Opperman doing a great job holding the puck, waiting. Lewis was just kind of on his belly, he was sprawling.
Yeah, and there were two netminders there. I didn't see who the other one was, but he shot it right between them.
Yeah, beautiful
to
from Opperman.
Find the back of the net. Bullock, Simpson shot that one into the glass, back behind him. Another quick shot comes in. Secura will pick it up. 5 seconds left to go as Secura gets another shot in off the pads of Lewis. Score! Neely with the equalizer as time expires. Sexton out of the box. It's a 2-2 game. 7:29 left to go in this second period.
Woo! That was unbelievable. Unbelievable right there from this Dartmouth team. Once again, right at the end of the power play there, Eric Neely with his 4th of the season has now scored in 4 of the 5 games this year. One just real poor attendance.
You know, I always am saddened to see when the other team brings their band and the Dartmouth band, the home band, is nowhere to be found, because it's always fun to see them kind of competing back and forth, but we're not seeing that tonight as the Clarkson band is here. And a power play goal. That is the captain of this team. He is going to get it, number 14, Ben Sexton. And a power play goal for Clarkson. It is now 3-2. 5:31 left to go in this second period.
And this Dartmouth team, they can't be surprised by that one. You know, if you're 16th in the country, you're a fighting team. You're going to come right back. You're not going to get down. You don't get to that point in the season, that high in the rankings, without being a resilient team. And I think that's exactly what you're seeing here. Sexton.
They're knotted up at 3, and looks like Quinnipiac is going to beat Brown. There's 3 minutes left in that game. 2-0 here. We're back to action. 12.9 seconds left to go as the puck drops. Clock is ticking. Puck going to come back down to the Dartmouth side of the ice. That is going to do it here for this one, as maybe not an icing call coming up. 5 seconds left in the game. Thought it was going to be a little bit of a slow roller. We're going to see the Clarkson coach, Casey Jones, I think, blow a timeout maybe, as I thought he made the motion for a timeout, but instead they're going to keep this going. Face off down in the Clarkson zone to the glove side of Greg Lewis. And it's going to be 6 on 5 in favor of Dartmouth. Again, you've got Charles Grant on the bench 5.6 seconds left to go. Clock ticking. 4, 3, 2, not going to do it, as it's going to be Tansey holding it to the boards. And Dartmouth will drop another one. However, 3-2 game. You know what? 3-2 game against the number